Hello, welcome to Infinite Sky. My name is Danguole and today I am going to do your pick a card reading. So this reading will be about their feelings and thoughts towards you. So I'm looking only into the romantic connections. So you must have some connection with this person. It doesn't matter if you're in separation or in union. What I'm going to see is their energy towards you, like their feelings, thoughts, possible actions, and also we will have some guidance for you in the end. So this is pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So for pile number 1, we have fluorite crystal. For pile number 2, we have serpentine. For pile number 3, we have angel aura quartz. And for pile number 4, we have snow quartz. So choose one pile that you feel the most drawn to. All the timestamps are in the description box or in the comment section below. I will leave you with the 30 seconds of meditation so you can focus on those crystals. Also, if you're interested in my personal readings, all information is in the description box below. Hello, pile number 1. So you chose this fluorite crystal. So this is your reading. What are their feelings and thoughts about you? So I will refer to this energy as the masculine. I will be using the he pronouns, but you can change to your situation accordingly. So we have King of Pentacles in reverse, the Hangman, and Knight of Wands. So this person is contemplating and is forced to change his mindset. So right now, in his 3D reality, nothing is going on, nothing significant is going on right now. I think this person spends a lot of time alone, reflecting and thinking about this relationship, and also thinking about his own patterns, about his own behavior patterns, about the past, and how he can change the situation, or if he possibly could change something. He's asking those questions. If I can change something, or is it not in my power to change? So we have King of Pentacles in reverse, which means like this person is focused a lot on material things, but is trying, like it's almost, I feel like this energy is changing. So like this is the last, I don't know, months. This is the last months, yes, for this person, that he will be focused on material things, which are career, money, situation, and having more and more, and doesn't feel satisfied. Because This person will definitely see like that the lifestyle that he lives is not going anywhere, and it doesn't give him a satisfaction that he needs. But he's still in that energy of achieving, of wanting more, of wanting more money, wanting to have more success in his life, and all of that 3D aspects that lifts his self-worth more. With the Knight of Wands, I feel like this person definitely has a lot of passionate feelings towards you. And we also have chemistry card, so it's again confirmation that a lot of sexual energy is still investing in this connection. With the Hangman, I feel like for most of you, you are in a separation with this person and you probably don't know what's going on because this person probably doesn't show much, or what you can see is not a full picture of this person, because he's trying to change. He's definitely trying to change. Also, this person feels depressed, but it's not consistent depression. A lot of time he feels depressed, but sometimes he feels positive. So it's like fluctuating energy. I feel like still you have some kind of relationship with this person. You are probably still communicating a little bit, or yeah, I feel like for most of you, you're still communicating with this person. You're still in contact, even though there's nothing going on between you two. And because you're still communicating, and because you didn't shut down all the doors, this person feels understood and feels supported by you, and also feels that he can trust you and you are not going away, even though you had some problems, but you're not going away. And that means like you're a trustworthy person in his mind. Also, he definitely misses you, and he feels a lot of anxiety thinking that you are not around. Now we will see this person's actions. If I can just open this card. Okay. Queen of Cups. I think it's not a good idea to open these cards. I just should have left this already open. Okay, so their actions. So their actions could be very subtle, even though at times could not be subtle, but it's not consistent, definitely. I feel like the actions coming from this person is not consistent. So if he is showing any effort towards you, these efforts are not consistent. Why? Because he still doesn't want to invest fully in this relationship. He doesn't have the energy and the capacity and understanding that needs to be in order for him to fully invest in this relationship. So he's not fully invested. However, I do see that he definitely thinks about you, he loves you, and he could probably show even some signs that he loves you and he cares. I feel like very feminine energy coming from this person. So I feel like he is stepping into his divine femininity when he is more gentle towards himself and essentially towards you and other people. So he's more gentle, more caring, could be like almost a parent, a mother or a father towards you. If he shows any signs, he cares about you and you could show that he cares. But these signs are not consistent. also there is resistance towards growth. He knows that he needs to grow. He knows that some things are not okay, but there's still resistance for growth. But the growth is still occurring. Like, even though, like, he's very stubborn and he doesn't want to change, but the growth is still occurring because there's a tiny little opening and cracking of his ego, and from that space, from that crack, the light could come in, and the light is coming in, and the healing is coming, and he's starting to transform. He's starting to heal. He knows that he needs to heal his wounds. He definitely knows. He's aware of that. But he's not putting all the attention towards the healing, which he should do. Now we will see what is shifting, what is changing in the near future. So also we have significant timeline for you, which is around May, when the Taurus season will come. So whenever you're watching this video, the month of May is very important, is very significant, because you will notice the major shift in your relationship during the Taurus season. Right now, as I'm filming this video, it's October, so a lot still to come. But if you're watching anywhere, this is timeless reading, so it's still, I think that this is very important for you to focus on love when the May comes. So in the near future, his transformation will get more serious, more in-depth, and he will notice his emotions starts to feel more strong. He will start to feel more emotional. And also, what is shifting, he will definitely be more open to compromising, to do more, to have more humility, to be less stubborn, to change his way, to support you in any way possible. And basically, this is very friendly vibe. Three of Pentacles is like more like platonic friendship and wanting to cooperate with you, and build something with you. If you have kids together, he will want to spend more time with his kids. Or if you have something, some project which is connecting you two together, that means like he will put more energy into this project or into the work that you do together. If you don't have any plans with this person, it means like he will come up with a shared plans and shared activity that he can be more in touch with you. And what is shifting is like he will definitely be more anxious, more overwhelmed by his emotions, and because he is not accustomed to feel those emotions, those deep emotions, he will be trying to repress them, but that's not going to work. With the Nine of Swords, like, this is full anxiety, overwhelming feeling, overwhelming sensation, and also trying to figure it out in your head what is going on. So he will definitely be trying to figure it out, what that means, why does he feel the way he feels, but it's not going to work. Like, you cannot figure it out in the middle of the chaos, in the middle of the healing process. There's no room for that. Only when the storm is down, you can then sit and quietly remember what happened, what you did wrong, what you did right, and everything just falls into place. But you have to see by your experience. So he will definitely experience that pain and anxiety and overwhelming sensation in the near future and during those months, upcoming months. And also this transformation is like deepening his feelings towards you. He will be aware of those deepest thoughts and feelings and this huge unconditional love that he has. Okay, so the last part of this reading is to have some guidance for you. I will pull some cards for you to for your situation, to help you with your journey. Okay, Ace of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, the Empress in reverse, okay? And the last card. Okay, two cards want to come out. Okay, we have two emeralds here. That is amazing. So it's very important. When the cards doubled, it means like this message is very important. So right now, what you should focus on is the Empress energy, divine feminine energy, which is sitting quietly and peacefully, not controlling too much your environment, but just being in your power, staying in your power in that peaceful state of mind, and also taking care of yourself and taking care of your needs and being selfish. Because sometimes we think that we cannot be selfish and we cannot take care of ourselves because we always have to take care of others. But the opposite is true. Like, you should always be selfish. You should always think about yourself first. And then if you have more energy, then you can pour that energy into someone else. So it's a time for you to definitely take control of your life, and take control, I mean, in not forceful way, but in a gentle, loving way, and start loving yourself and taking care of yourself, doing rituals, and getting in touch with your feminine side. Also, what else? So something that you don't see coming is like you probably think that this person is already transforming, and you could also be more, I won't say be more loving, but you could also like start to do some actions towards this person, or start to basically do anything with this person. And you don't need to do anything because it's not a good time for you right now. Like, Wheel of Fortune in reverse speaks about the time that is not beneficial to do any actions because it will not work out. So I think for you, guidances for you is like remain in the place that you are in. If you're communicating with this person, like continue doing that. Don't change your ways. But if you're thinking about pouring more energy into this relationship, don't do it, because this is not a fortunate time, and the time will come. Wheel of Fortune speaks about divine timing, so you should definitely wait for the right timing, especially in the month of May. And also I think many things that you don't see, You still need to clarify yourself, clarify your energy, clear your energy, and also clear your mental space. And because you don't see that you, like, you're not fully, I won't say healed enough, but you don't recognize, and you have to have a clear vision of what you want. You have to have a clear vision of what you want out of this relationship and what are you deserving of. What relationship do you want to manifest? And until you don't have clear vision, like crystal clear vision about what you want, you cannot get that. So there's need to be continuing of doing your inner work, or at least thinking about what relationship you want to manifest. Okay, there's the Two of Cups clarified by Six of Wands, which means like what you're craving the most right now is validation. You're seeking of validation. You want to feel that this person still cares, and you want something from this person or from other people that you cannot get, which is validating your ego and validating that you're worthy and validating that you are amazing person. But you will not get this from this relationship. There is a warning for you, like, don't expect from this person to get validation. So he will, if he gives you a compliment, it doesn't mean anything to you. Like, it shouldn't mean anything to you, because there's only superficial things, and what is inside in you, that matters. You have to recognize your own worth, and until you don't recognize your own worth, you cannot be satisfied through any forms of validation, even if it's compliments, even if it's saying like, you're so beautiful, you're so amazing, you're all that I want to, like, everything that people say doesn't give you that satisfaction unless you satisfy yourself by recognizing your worth. So yes, and also another thing, but there's also like a middle part and middle thing. I'm not saying that you should close off from any interactions around your world and don't seek validation. It means like be isolated. No, it says like the guidance for you is also be in the world and try to have fun and socialize with people, and don't be alone by yourself, but not try to seek and search for something that will not last, which is superficial things. So I hope it makes sense. I hope it makes sense what I said. Open up yourself to the world, but also know your own worth. That's basically it. Yes, and what I already said, like, make time for self-care. Self-care is very important towards you, to you right now. And something is about the celebration part. I will clarify this thing. Nourishments. Okay, so if you will continue to pour energy into you, and I think that you're already doing that, some of this work, there will be very successful time for you. And also successful, I mean in that way that you will feel on top of the world. You will feel very satisfied with yourself. You will feel very confident, and like you're finally starting to blossom. So make sure that you eat, sleep, regularly and you do what makes you happy, and also you have like self-discipline, and if you continue this work, you will definitely see in the near future, I mean in the couple of weeks even, the glow up, that your energy levels are more high, you feel more confident, you feel more energetic, more motivated, and all of that. So continue to also like watch your diet, and make sure that you're putting healthy food inside of your body, and your body will say thank you to you. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want to have more in-depth reading, all information is in the description box below. So thank you and bye. Hello, pile number 2. So you chose this crystal. This is your reading. What are their thoughts and feelings about you? So I will refer to this energy I will use the pronouns he, but you could apply to your situation. So this masculine is, in terms of his feelings right now, there is a lot going on. We have Queen of Cups in reverse, so he is not emotionally stable, and also this emotional instability comes from many relationships that he's trying to restore and to make amends. So there are a lot of situations there this person feels that he has absolutely no control over what is happening to his personal relationship, and I mean mostly family and friends, but like more family vibes I feel, not friends but family. And because he cannot make amends with those family members, he feels out of control, so he chooses to protect his energy and to withdraw from those people. So right now he's currently not communicating with a lot of people. He chooses to be alone or to be very careful with who he talks, and he's not sharing his energy with a lot of people. So because he is healing his trust issues right now, so there's a deep karmic situation with the trust, and we have I trust you. So this person feels that you definitely are trustworthy and you can be trusted in many situations, but those people around him are not trustworthy, and he's not feeling safe around those people, and he's aware of that. He's finally aware of what trust means and what does it mean trust, who you can trust, and what makes a person trustworthy, what qualities and what patterns makes person trustworthy. His spirit guides are pushing him to nourish his body and soul, and to take his time out and to look what he eats and how he sleeps and those things. But he's resisting that energy, so sometimes he takes care of his body, but sometimes he's not. He's working on that. He also feels very nostalgic about your relationship. He definitely thinks about you a lot. He remembers you when he goes to sleep, and when he wakes up, you are the first thing that comes to his mind. He thinks about you in a very gentle way. He thinks that nobody can compare to your level, and I mean your level is your level of gentleness, because you are a very gentle soul, and he feels that intuitive connection with you. So whenever he feels betrayed by people, he turns to memory of you, and he remembers those situations when you were the most gentle person in the entire world, and he could definitely didn't appreciate that before, but right now he's aware that you were the one who can be trusted. And that realization actually kicks him out of his comfort zone. With the Four of Pentacles, I feel like when you realize that you are the one who actually is very loyal and who is very consistent, you were very consistent with your actions, and he noticed that not everybody is like that. So, and that realization somehow kicks, like, pulls the rug out of his feet, and he feels a little bit out of balance, because I think that for most of you, you're not communicating with this person, or you communicate just a little. So if you're in separation right now, like, he feels lost without you, and he, like, basically no one can compare you, and that scares him. This thought scares him a lot. So in this row we have his actions in the near future. So that's not a lot going on in terms of his actions. He will feel discontent about his romantic life, about his love life. He feels incomplete. Again, it's all about the feelings. It's not a lot of actions that I see. With the Five of Swords, there's a little bit action. You could say, like, this person could probably, in a subtle way, you could apologize, or I wouldn't say apologize, but more like he will try to be equal partner to you, or to restore equality in this relationship. And in a subtle way, not in a big way, not in like actual conversation when he says, oh, I'm sorry for that, I'm sorry for that, but you could see that this person wants to change, and you could see those changes coming and his behavior changing a little bit, and he will be more compassionate towards you. That's what I see. But that's not consistent effort, and that's not super, I don't know, super loving actions. I don't see that, because he right now he's trying to overcome his own demons, and he's trying to overcome the anxiety and overthinking. So he's going to overcome that when he sees that he has to trust the universe. We have the card of faith, so he will be trusting the universe more, and he will have a faith that somehow the destiny has its own way, and whatever comes his way, it must be for a reason. So I see him being more spiritual than ever, and just believing in the God and in the universe and in the destiny and those things. Also, I feel like he feels very misunderstood by people in general, and he wants to talk with you a lot, but like I said, like, I don't feel any actions towards you. It's just internal intention. It's like being in your company and just being around you and talking to you and having long conversations, because he feels like you're the only one who really understands him, who really gets him. I need to have healthy boundaries. So there's a lot of situations coming in the near future, like possibly 2 months from now, that he has to solve. And those situation is coming for a reason, because he has to, his karma is coming back. We have South Node. The South Node is always speaking about life, deaths, and the person needs to solve his own debts. What you reap what you sow, or you sow what you reap. You sow what you reap. I don't remember this this phrase. I don't know, but okay, just basically the karma comes back to you. So he will definitely have his karma back. And I mean, like, many situations with people will be very unpleasant, and he will get a little bit defensive. With the seven of swords, I feel like ye are going to be more defensive in the near future. He is going, his old self and his old ego and what you don't like about this person will come back. His shadow side will come back. He could try manipulate the situation, not because he wants to manipulate you or he has a bad intentions. No, it's basically he will be acting quite selfishly, and he will try to win this battle, and he won't be so empathic and compassionate like he is right now, but he will be more selfish and will try to get benefits out of the many situations that could happen between you two and with people in general, because he will start to doubt his perception. And like right now there's a huge awakening happening, and he's not trying, but you will definitely have more faith in the universe. You will be more positive like right now, but in the near future you will turn to more a negative mindset, and he will act more defensive. This is because he doesn't feel that he can trust himself, and that's why many situations are coming to show him that he must trust his own intuition, his own decisions, and he will definitely feel very emotional and very like closed off, not wanting to share with other people, and basically like acting selfishly. And this situation is also coming from his family and his caregivers, because in the past he was verbally abused. I feel like for the most of these people who I'm channeling right now is like coming from his family and childhood, that he was always criticized by his caregivers, and that's why he needs to heal that wound, and he needs to learn how to trust himself. Like you can notice in the near future, like right now in this month and in the couple of weeks from now, like you can notice that he's trying like to be like a mother towards you and like almost protect you, and he will have this realization that he can no longer be in this role because you don't want to be like protected or nourished, or I don't know, just cared for, or he understands that there's no point. Like he makes that conclusion, there's no point in helping you or protecting you because this connection won't last. Like this is the thoughts of him. This is not, I'm channeling his thoughts right now. This is not a reality. Maybe you do have a future together, who knows? But this person thinks that you don't have a future, so he will stop caring for you. But like, yeah, like his actions is always changing. It's not consistent. There's definitely that what I see, and right now we will see what is your guidance, what your spirit guides have to say about your situation, and what are the guidance for you. So okay, so we have the card Forgiveness Heals. So you are pushed and almost forced to heal this past relationship and to fully and completely forgive this person. And by forgiving this person, you're not only forgiving this person for his behavior, but you also forgiving your family members, and also you're healing your past lives even, and you clearing everything. You clearing like every past situation that you could possibly do. So right now there's a time for you to seek for therapy. You are ready for deep emotional healing. So the guidance for you is like seek for therapy and to heal your heart and to open your heart again and let out all of these deep emotions that you're feeling. For most of you, the therapy could be beneficial. If you don't want to go to therapy, you have to be a therapist for yourself and maybe journal your emotions, write it down or record emotions. Like what I do is like I do emotional blog to myself. I just recording my voice and then listening to that, and somehow it heals me very much because I just understand what I feel, and by just recognizing what are my emotions, that's already a healing and that's already a changing happening in myself. So I definitely recommend that for you. Also, what you do have to do is like take care of your body, especially your body, and take a gentle approach to your body, because like I feel like your soul is ascending to a new consciousness, and when that's happening, your body experiencing a lot of turbulence and a lot of chaos, and it needs more time to rest and to come back to that peaceful state, because everything is changing. Your body cells are literally changing because you're ascending to a new consciousness. With the magician energy, also don't forget to manifest your dreams. Focus on your dreams. It's beneficial time. Like when you feel rested, you feel peaceful, and you've done your emotional work, you can definitely turn to your projects, hobbies, and things that makes you happy. And also your spirit guides are confirming that you are protected in this period of time. And if you feel like I said, like this person will act selfishly, but it won't touch you deeply because you're protected, and like there will be a little waves happening in your relationship with this person, but you will definitely come back to the more peaceful state immediately, almost immediately, because your spirit guides are very guarding you right now. And they like, no, don't fuck with this person. Don't fuck with this person because you already had your karma. You already had your like karmic situations, but there's a residual energy is still in your energetic field, and you have to continue your emotional work. That's what they say. So, and it's those like cards is not speaking about reunion or anything, but I could look more deeper into the situation in regards to this person, what will happen in the near future. Okay, so that's what I felt. Like there is no happy ending with this person right now. It doesn't mean like it won't happen in a year from now or like 6 months from now. I'm not looking into the timelines, but because I feel like time is not relevant to you. What is relevant is the forgiveness, and you cannot push and force your heart to open. Your heart needs space and time, so time is not relevant in that perspective. So what you do have to do is like control the things by not controlling. I mean, like let go of all the situations and you will see that you are in control and nothing really, like you're not broken, because when you let go of the things, you feel like you were not broken at all. You just went through a healing process. And like with this person, don't expect a happy ever after. Don't plan anything stable with this person, because this person is not ready, and you are not ready too. And with the Ace of Cups in reverse, you need to step into your new emotional beginning, but you have to do it by yourself. And I feel like the feeling that I get, pile 2, is like you feel that life is unfair. There is an unfairness in your thoughts and in your emotions. You feel like life is unfair, and it probably is, like, because it seems like from the linear perspective, we see that, okay, that thing happened, and after that thing happened, and after that bad thing happened to me, and like everything just was negative. But what you don't see is like many things that will happen will be positive and positive and positive again. So doesn't mean how many times, doesn't matter how many times you were pushed into the bottom and into the negative events, but you must remain faith. You must remain and like be more hopeful about life, because you're not broken, first of all, and second of all, like life doesn't happen in the linear way, as we like to see that life happens in the linear way, but it doesn't. One event pushes the other event. One event attracts the other event. So I don't know how to explain the situation, but unfairness, it doesn't exist, because you have to like feel that situation and that karmic situation was there for a reason. You have to learn something about that. And until you don't understand what you have to learn, don't push yourself to understand that. Like what I keep hearing for you, pile number 2, that you are like asking, why the hell this happened? Why the hell I have to go through this? Why the hell this relationship was over? Or why this person hurt me so bad? Like, what's the point of it? And you cannot see from that perspective, because when you ask a question why, it's always referring to your victim state. But when you start to ask not why, but how can I heal myself? How can I make my life better? You are empowering yourself, and you are coming out of that victim state. So this is how you you must let go of that unfairness feeling. So you must let go by that unfairness feeling by yourself, and by asking the questions of how, but not why. So that's it. I hope that was beneficial, and thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So you chose this angel or a quartz crystal, and pile number 3, I think that you lack clarity about the situationship between you and this person. So like I have to say very challenging information. Sometimes I'm not willing to say this, because I just don't want to hurt you, but in the long term this information will definitely help you. So pile number 3, this for me seems like a karmic relationship. I'm so sorry, but maybe for 10% of you who is watching is not karmic relationship, and somehow you will be able to solve your problems. But for most of you, like 90% of you, I feel like this is the karmic relationship. Why I say that? Because I say that because I want to protect you from this person's energy. Okay, so we have indications that are very, like, for me, like, is not good. Like, this energy feels to me is not healthy, and is stubborn, and this person is not ready to change. That's what I feel. I will refer to this person as the masculine because it's easier for me, but obviously changed your situation. So we have, in the area of his feelings towards you, we have Three of Pentacles and the Emperor. So for me, it, like, I literally seems like it is a narcissistic person. Like, it could be not a, like, complete narcissist, but this person has narcissistic qualities because he wants to be superior. He wants to be superior. This energy is towards you, is directed, this Emperor energy is directed towards you. So this person wants to control the situation and wants to do, like, puts you down by his actions, by his words. He wants to put you down in order for him to be more confident about himself. With the Three of Pentacles, to me, it's definitely about third-party situation. So I think that if you separated with this person, like, thanks God you separated with this person, because it's a cheater energy, player, fuckboy energy. And, like, if you broke up with this person, it was for your own benefit. We have to go on separate ways, and we are on the crossroads. If you didn't separate with this person, I recommend for you to separate from this person right now, because it's not good energy. We have, in the terms of action, I'm not saying like this person is evil or something, but this person doesn't seem to have the same love and the same potential that you have. So we have a Page of Cups in reverse. Like, this person is not only immature and doesn't know how to love other person unconditionally or just love in general. Like, this person lacks self-love, and he's not even coming to that immature energy. Is not even a young soul, but I think is like he only started this incarnation, or he doesn't have any wisdom about how to love, how to have normal boundaries, and how to analyze things, how to reflect about life. Like, this person doesn't seem to have that capacity to love, and he doesn't understand what is happening, what happened between you two. It will take a lot of time for this person to realize what happened between you two and what actually happened, and was that his fault or your fault in many situations. So he probably puts a lot of blame towards you. He blames other people for his actions because he has a major abandonment issues. So he's trying to control every little thing in his life, and including his relationship, and especially his romantic relationship. So I feel like very controlling. I feel like this person is very controlling. And what is happening right now, he is trying to rest. He's trying to be more peaceful. And as much as he can, he's trying to reflect. In the near future, he definitely will be reflecting a little bit more. We have this card of I lack patience sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like verbally abusive. Like, this person could be verbally abusive towards you and to other people. This person also has major issues and major traumas in his root chakra, and because of that, he doesn't feel stable in himself, doesn't feel secure in himself. And there's a big trauma in his root chakra, When this thing is not healed in the root chakra, people tend to behave in very erratic ways, and they tend to act from very low vibes. Like I said, it could be verbal abusive, putting you down, saying nasty things, even being physically abusive, but that's not always the case. Also being the manipulative person, lying and deceit and manipulation, that's all coming from that unstable feeling that he probably didn't get in his childhood and his early age, developmental age. Like I see this person as moving on, but not quite healed himself, but just moving on in general, and remaining quite cold-hearted and being defensive, but just moving on with life. And like, okay, I'll forget this relationship and somehow I will just move forward. But it doesn't mean like he will reflect, but he is not completely reflecting on this past and on this past relationship. Okay, so that's quite specific energy. It's quite specific energy. If it doesn't resonate, like it means this pile is not for you. But we will see the guidance for you. So we have moonstone, heightened intuition, spiritual path. Okay. So you are a very intuitive person. I feel like you are very intuitive. If you clicked on this video, it means like it happened for a reason. Your spirit guides had the message. If you feel like this is a twin flame connection, it's only a 10% of you. And if you feel like this was a karmic relationship, but there's a potential for this relationship to ascend, you could be right, but it won't happen easily, first of all. And second of all, you must ascend first. And you will see in the future, but not in the near future, but you will see in the future if this person is capable to do that. But for 90% of you, that was a karmic connection that you must let go of. We have Six of Cups, we have Queen of Water in reverse, and also we have Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So you must not overwork yourself. If you tend to be workaholic, like, let's go of that trait and try to rest and try to not control every little detail. Be more gentle towards yourself. Also, there's a strong need to balance your emotions and to be emotionally stable. To reach that state of mind, you must meditate, or you must schedule your time so that you can have me time, and you could have more time for yourself and just doing nothing, basically just staring into the wall, laying down, like doing nothing. And this is very beneficial for you right now. It doesn't mean like it will take a long time. It probably will take like a couple of weeks, and you will see the results of doing nothing, and you will see that your emotions are much more stable. With the Six of Cups, I'm so sorry, but I feel like you're romanticizing the past. So if what I said doesn't resonate with you, like, think again. Like, think about this person. Does this person had a narcissistic qualities? Does this person tend to manipulate you, tend to lie to you, was not quite equal partner towards you? Like, don't romanticize the past. You have this trait of romanticizing the past relationship, even though you know like some things didn't work out, but you only remember the good parts of it. So that's why I feel like your spirit guides are like shaking you and just saying, please, you know, like there was a lot of nasty things happening to you, and you must recognize that. You must not take that, you must take that seriously. Like, I mean, like, this is your health, this is your health and your emotions, your like spiritual self and your like physical self, and that's, you suffered a lot, and you must recognize that. With the spiritual path, when you will start to see the whole picture of your life, you will see like this relationship actually pushed you to the awakening. And as the time goes on, you will see more clearly why you have to go through this shit. Why there's certain things that has to happen to you. And this relationship actually happened because you had to make necessary life changes. You must change your life in a very huge way. So I think that you're changing your life, and you won't be able to do that if you didn't have that relationship. So I hope this message will give you peace, and you will be able to find your path. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Hello, pile number 4. So you chose this crystal, and this is your reading. What are their feelings and thoughts about you? So pile 4, I actually planned to make only 3 piles, but I felt intuitively drawn to make a pile 4, because I felt such a gentle and like almost like a comic energy coming to me that I must just channel this message from your person. So I will refer to this person as the masculine. I will use the pronouns he, but obviously change your situation accordingly. So this person is like thinks about you a lot. I mean, a lot. When he wakes up, this is the first thing like he thinks about. When he goes to sleep, this is the only one that he thinks about. Only one. You see, like this is the one. He recognizes this soul connection, deep soul connection that you two have. He recognizes that. He feels unconditional love towards you. He feels like in the past he wasn't available to you as much as you were deserving, and he wants to make up for this time. And also, like I said, like he thinks about you a lot. What he doesn't understand, like this is almost an obsession. Maybe you do understand that this is the obsession, but that thinking about you and not taking any action doesn't lead to anything. So he actually feels very burdened by this feelings about you, by this love, by this connection of you. He doesn't understand what he has to do, what is the lesson of this, and he wants to make up, and he's trying to make up by doing little things to you, which doesn't really make sense. Which doesn't make sense. I don't know. Like, that's why I feel like laughing about this person, because deep inside there's a gentle, very gentle, loving and caring energy about you. But in the outside, there's almost like immature, I'm not saying immature, but not really matured energy, not really confident energy. It's like a childish energy, but in a good way. In a good way. It's like wanting to do best, but you don't know what to do. So I feel like for most of you, you are in separation, or you are emotionally are not connected, even though in the astral realm you could be very emotionally connected, but I mean like in this reality you're not really communicating, or you have surface level communication. That's why this person feels he's lacking emotional intimacy, emotional support. But even though he lacks this support from from people around him, he still wants to support you in a way, and he will try to support you. That could be emotional encouragement, that could be financial help. But like I said, he wants to make up for you, and he wants to do things right. He wants to be equal to you. He wants to become an equal partner. And like we have 3 cards that speaks about balancing things. Balancing, you see? The scales are here. There's also a scales. This person is balancing on one foot. So like even though his own emotional world is not okay right now, he feels sometimes he feels good about himself. Like there's a changing energy. It's not always the bad and negative vibe of this person, but he doesn't have a confidence in himself. He has quite low self-esteem. But on the surface, he could try very hard to get your attention, to do what makes you happy, to make you happy in the best way possible, to make a fair decisions. Like he really thinks about you a lot and thinks how he can change the situation. Also, he feels very guilty for what he did. I'm sorry for what I did. Like in the past, he felt like he wasn't equal partner, and he's trying to become that equal partner. With this animal card, I feel like a little bit of sexual vibes, but more of like he's sneaky watching you from afar, and he's watching especially your body. I think that your body is something that he didn't notice before. He wasn't putting a lot of attention to your body, and now he notices that you have a body. This is a strange message, but he notices how beautiful you are, and when he sees your body, he has like those instinctive, animalistic feelings, but he's not expressing those feelings. He just watches you. He wants to take a leap of faith in this relationship. He wants to trust you again, because he has problems in trusting people, but he wants to trust in you. In terms what is changing, so again, like there's a deepening sense of lack in his life. There's a deepening sense of lacking emotional intimacy, physical intimacy, spiritual intimacy. Like on the all levels, he lacks people, and he lacks deep connection that you had. So he's still on the chaser runner energy, and right now he is chasing you. So you probably want to run from this person. You feel like this magnetic polarity is repelling you. You want to be like have a distance from this person because he energetically chases you. He doesn't feel complete in himself. That's why he chases. That dynamic has to change, but in the near future it won't change. So it must take a little more time for him to stop chasing you and to feel complete in himself. Because he is chasing you, he feels a lot of anxiety, and like it's exhausted energy. It's exhausting to always think about you. His heart is opening up. So his heart will continue to open up. His ego is dissolving. He will more and more have this like unconditional love moments when he feels total peace when thinking about you and being in touch with you, when speaking with you. Like he will feel more and more unconditional love. Okay, so we'll see what is the guidance for you. Pile number 4. I don't know, this person for me is like really funny energy. We have Hello Jasper, which speaks about control issues. We have progress, not perfection. And we have change. So, I feel like you learned how to control the life, but not like, because you a lot of time you felt hopeless in your situation, you didn't know how to control your circumstances. So you have to let go of these control issues, and you have to understand that you have all the strength and power, and you don't need to control how things will happen between you and this person. And in general, let go of the control. And if you feel like this person may be manipulating you, or there's a deep fears coming that related with not feeling safe around this person, not able to trust this person completely, that's all stemming from those control issues that you must let go. How you let go? Like, basically blindly trusting the universe and blindly trusting your intuition, and know that you have the strength and intuitive powers to know when the situation is wrong and when you have to do something to change the situation. Because I feel like you don't really recognize how much power you have, first of all, and second, like, you don't know when to let go and when you have to take action, like when to let go the situation. Maybe don't overthink about this person, and when you can actually talk and express your feelings about, like, with this person. So I would say, like, always stay in your comfort zone and don't rush things. And when you will have the pull, intuitive pull, that you must change something, that you must talk, and there's like a really strong feeling that you must express something to this person, then speak. But usually stay in your peaceful comfort zone and don't make any actions towards this person unless you feel like it's really important. Also, I feel like you sometimes judge your progress and you think like, oh yeah, I healed, but it's not enough. I still have many wounds that I need to heal. I still don't feel peaceful. I still don't feel joyful about life. But you know, like spirit guides are not judging your progress. Like, they are very proud of you and what you accomplished, but you are judging your progress because you think like you must be almost awakened and happy, and you don't feel always complete in yourself. So, like, don't judge your progress. Just let go of the things, and you know, like, you don't have to control life. Like, basically life will put you in the situations that you need to solve, and you don't have to, like, think about it twice, because law of attraction will take care of it. And by law of attraction, I mean, like, you probably will attract a lot of positive things that you don't see coming, but you fear the worst case scenario, but that won't happen. So again, Moon, like, trust your intuition more. Page of Swords. Also, like, remain honest with yourself and don't care about what this person might think about you. Like, be very honest and, like, communicate your truth. Be authentic. Like, say what you have to say. Because sometimes I feel like you control yourself and you don't want to say the bad thing, and, like, you want to do things right, but you must do things not right, but in an honest way, in a truthful way. So be authentic when speaking with this person, and don't care about their emotions so much. Like, of course you will care about their emotions, but, like, almost like you have to detach from their perspective, from their emotions, and you don't have to deal with all the emotions. Like, just take care of your thing. With the 7 of Swords, again, like, be more selfish. Be more selfish, and don't be afraid to be more selfish and to protect your boundaries. Yes. So, yeah, I think that's it for this reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I see you next time. Bye.